Wanted to be high. Look around, look around, look around. Baby, baby, I'm gonna leave you. A summertime, leave you when the summer comes along.
Uh,
likes to shoot his sons, and he likes to shoot his guns, and he. Whoa. Try that one again. Likes to shoot his gun, and he likes to shoot his guns, and he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. He's the one, and he's all that pretty song. Likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his guns, but he don't know what it means. Well, what it means. All that pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his guns, but he don't know what. The one, and he all my pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his guns, but he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means, I say. He's the one, but all our pretty songs, but he likes to sing along and he likes to shoot his guns, but he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. He's the one, and he all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his guns, but I don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Don't know what it means. Rebuilding the line. I love when we talk about love. Favorite drugs. Nah. All right. Take this for a little bit. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. City's breaking down on a camel's back. They don't cut it down because I know they're whack. You good guy, you got it, you got it, but you got it, got it. City's breaking down on a camel's back. And all these granite seats with the back Tennessee won't get up or not, man, cause you got them free. Not a new horizon, yours ephemeral style. They've been colored girls when they don't ever smile. All you wanna say here is the message be. Thank you, Tommy Gadget, but it's not sweet. Windmill, windmill for the life of forever, hand in hand. Take it all in all your stride. Any singing falling down, love forever, love is free, 'cause forever you and me. Windmill, windmill for the life and everything is in. This mass. My couple little attack, doodling, hollow and shit, JJ, watch me as I never take the ha 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 ha. Those down in roads down in low town and on the wake, and right Dutch with night with us. Your sound it's in the bank and don't stop, get it, get it. Don't you got to get it, watch you as you navigate, ha 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 ha. Oh do 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 do, feel good. Good. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Windmill, windmill. Windmill, windmill for the laughs and forever hand in hand. Get all in all your stride. Anything falling down while forever love is free, 'cause all forever you and me. Windmill, windmill for the life. Everybody's in. Shut up, fucking Fury. You are a bitch. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god. It's aimbot. What's up, aimbot? What? Well, he'll be here. He comes here every night. He's a weird little fucker. This Petersburg. Poor Gil. LeBron James. How did I miss that? What? what in the tarnations? Ah! Ah! You suck. Energy. Oh, I missed him. Mother trucker. Okay. Gonna eat some ice. What? What? Just sprays and hits me for that much, that fast. Motherfuck. It's people with their spray-ins. It's fine though. What it is. Yeah, I'm better. Fuck! That was unlucky. Come on, PBs. My God! Oh! Whoa! 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 No! Oh, don't throw that! Oh my god, that was so scary. What? How does he do that? What shotgun takes out walls that easy? What? It's Fury. Oh my god, what a fucking mess! Oh! Hey. Whoa! 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 What the shit? It sounds a bit worse.
Okay, I don't have my mic with me.
Oh, great.
I'm in my elderly neighbor's house right now.
Why?
She's gone for a week, and I'm house sitting, so I brought all my shit over here.
Oh, so you're gonna be like yelling now instead of.
I probably could, but I'm in the middle. It's her like desk is like in the middle of the living room, so it kind of echoes a little bit.
Okay.
I'll be a little bit louder, but maybe not. I'm not gonna be like. Oh, dude, I should yell right now. I'll freak out our dogs if I try to yell right on top of my lungs.
Mhm.
Cheers, since I'm so high, I gotta put my. Let's see how good our internet is.
How far away is your neighbor's house?
Oh, I mean, it's like not even like it's like probably 200 feet from the driveway of our house. But both of our driveways are like they're like a quarter mile long because there's multiple houses and we're like way in the like.
Oh, okay.
1.1 people are playing this game now.
What?
1.1 thousand people playing this game.
Wow.
Who the fuck says it like that? Just say
Cup him solo.
0.1 thousand.
So you know that scab I sent you, Fury?
What?
I've been like filming my scab
You sent me that?
like a while ago.
No, you didn't. I don't have any messages from you.
Bro, remember?
Oh wait, like, yeah. Ew. Oh yeah, that disgusting shit.
It scabbed over, and I've been like picking at it.
Fucking bitch, weirdo.
Just don't put fucking hydrogen peroxide on it. It makes it scar. Yeah, it's good in an emergency, but it's killing the cells so it doesn't. Yeah, if it like right away, but you're still better off using almost anything else, like rubbing alcohol or bacitracin. Peroxide hurts just about as much. Bacitracin or Neosporin are both better. God, that guy was an idiot. This Ace kid looks good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this ace guy's really good. Doesn't miss a shot. Can't wait to fight this guy.
I like how when I join the party, it's like everything's all muffled.
Really?
Will that change it?
I'll go home. I didn't even get the... I don't want a fucking goober thing. Oh shit, I don't have movement. What the fuck? Oh my god. My god, I can't move in this fucking game mode. It's like everything I did was delayed. This fucking idiot goes back in the zone to fucking kill me too. It's annoying. What the fuck? This guy has like no fucking ping whatsoever. I'm in a game, yeah. Oh. That was lucky. Oof. Oh my god, this guy has 26 kills in here. Oh, he died. He got like all of his kills in this round though, so he's not bad. When he first started, he's the one who killed me. He just like pushed everybody like a madman. I'm not. I might only play one more round of this. This is boring. The problem is like if you die in the beginning, it's just so fucking boring. It takes so long to start a new match. Sitting there for an hour and a half. Yeah. Why? Oh. Are you kidding me? I thought I was in, brother. Ah, I'm stuck! Dude, I'm done with this fucking mode. It's so boring. I can't get up the fucking mountain because of the game like it thinks you can't fucking run on a fucking edge. Goodness gracious. I'm off that mode. It's so boring. Like it takes so fucking long to like if you die in the beginning, it's literally the most boring thing. It takes 25 minutes to end the match, and then you're sitting there the whole time watching fucking idiots do stuff. Then you die off the beginning again, and it's just like, why? Why am I sitting here?
Probably shouldn't die off the beginning then.
Hey, goodbye. All right, we're just gonna do the other stream tonight. I don't feel like it. Up yellow. What's up, Russ from Jersey? I'm from Jersey. Darkness. Prisoning. All that I see. All right. Imagine hearing this blasting while flying into Vietnam. Yeah, bro. That would be insane. Literally insane. Kind of like pumps you up, though. I don't know how. I don't think I'd still be happy about it, but, you know. Do people hate you because you're atheist? Yes. It is a fact. People hate you because I'm atheist. But that's expected at this point. Is the music too loud? I kind of turned it up. I think it might be loud. Gonna be people think what they think. Yeah, exactly. I don't care if you're Christian. I support it. Appreciate you, Deccan, for being a nice person. Thank you for the likes, whoever's liking the stream. I much appreciate. Evening, brother. Hello, Smiles. I don't know what to call you. Why didn't you turn against God? I didn't turn against God. I just don't believe in God. Yo, thank you for the heart, Anna. You're a goat. The goat. Why is it doing it so many times? How many shared? Jeebus. Wow. Do you believe there's... Why? Because there's not enough evidence to prove the claims of the Bible or any other religion. Do you believe in aliens? I believe there probably are some sort of aliens out there, but I don't know what kind. What the fuck was that? What do we get here? My computer just froze, though. Can you give me evidence of what? I can't give you evidence for no God because there's no way to prove a negative. Oh, you gave me 9 of something. I can't see. Roses. Thank you for the 9 roses, Anna. And the heart. What do you want evidence for? What do you get from not believing? It's not about what I get. It's just not believing. Like, you don't believe. That's it. It's like, what do you get for not believing in Santa Claus? Nothing. There's nothing after death. Correct. I believe there's nothing. Nothing from the Christian God is real. If anything supernatural, that you don't believe in God. Well, what's the just evidence? There's not enough evidence to show that the supernatural claims are real, or like, because there's nothing ever that comes from it. The more I study something, the more I believe God is real. Cool. He didn't say that though. So yeah, I read that. Look it up again. Why don't you believe in God? Because there's not enough evidence to show the claims of the Bible or any other religion or a rational, reasonable thing to believe in. The only go. I'm answering questions. What do you mean yapping? People are literally asking me. It's not yapping if they're asking me, dude. So if he's real, you go to heaven. If he's not, you don't. No, because there's also 4,000 other religions. So like if if he's real, then you go to heaven. If he's not real, but someone else is real, then you go to hell, right? Because you don't believe in the right God. What do you think happens after death? I think you just stop existing. That's it. It's like it's over. Yes, slow motion. Isn't that weird? The guy comes in, asks me a question. I tell him my answer, yapping. He's like, evidence, question mark? Who created Earth? I don't think anyone created Earth. I think it just formed. Why is it 2025 again? I don't know. The whole heaven hell stuff is the most successful grift in human history, probably. Hey, it's been a while. I don't know if you remember me, but you having a good day? Yeah, Shade Lord. Yeah, Shade Lord, I remember you. What do you mean by that? What Ducky? Yeah, there's 100 questions. Which one are you asking? People are allowed to think what they want to think, and I'm Christian. Cool, Deccan, yeah. What's your opinion on abortion then, bud? Well, first off, the Bible supports abortion. That's something we have to get clear. It literally tells you a spell and potion to have an abortion. It's not a lie. Numbers 5. It's the what's it called? It's like the curse for the unfaithful spouse or something like that. I don't remember the exact name, but it basically tells you it writes down a curse. You dip it into water, and the ink is made of a nut. So it's a thank you for all the roses. You're crazy. You're crazy. So like what was it? Gallnut? I think it's gallnuts they use in the ink because it's kosher. So you put it into the ink onto the paper. You dip the paper into the water, and then the woman drinks it, and that's what causes the abortion. But like technically, it's a curse. Then you read the curse, and if you were unfaithful, you'll have an abortion, or at least your uterus will fall out if you weren't pregnant. Don't people plant trees? That's the first thing that was on earth, so Jesus did that. Jesus wasn't on earth, though. Let me sleep. Jesus wasn't on earth until after people were already here. I don't know if God had created Jesus after, like, as a baby, right? So how would he do it beforehand? You'd have to give him, like, I don't know. It's just strange because if he was conscious before at the beginning, he would have to do a lot of other stuff. Yeah. You're atheist, Allie? Cool. Appreciate you for that. For an atheist, you know a lot about the Bible. Yeah, I was a Christian for 25 years. I'm not even that great with it. I'm not like a Bible scholar or anything. I just know the stuff I know. Where do you think what happens when you die? By the way, I'm not. I think you just stop existing. I don't think you go anywhere. No Christians get their religion mixed up so much. Yeah, Corgi Pie. A lot of them don't understand what the Bible says. Misunderstand Jesus all the time. They follow the doctrine and the religion rather than the actual Bible itself. That's why there's 33,000 denominations of Christianity in the world. There's like 400 in the States. Quizzer. Yo, thank you for the follow, guys. Drop a follow, drop some likes if you don't mind. I appreciate it. You know anything and they think you know. Alan, I literally just look it up in the Bible. Look up Numbers 5. It's an abortion. I don't know what to tell you. So my opinion on abortion, though, outside of that is it deals with human rights. So everybody's right is to their own autonomy. It's their own life. Like that you come before someone else when it regards your body. So yeah, I think you always should be allowed to have one. I do think the unfortunate result of it is people get like a living thing gets unalived, but that's just your rights end where mine begin. That's always the case at least in America. And we could go on this based off the Constitution. I don't follow God, so I don't follow the biblical way, but the Bible supports it too, and so does Constitution. But people manipulate the words of the Constitution and of God and the Bible to fit their own moral goals. Do you think people have morals with religion, or do you think that people would not? Yes, people would have morals without religion. I think we made up religion to help enforce laws as like a capital punishment, essentially, to go to hell, right? So I think that's why religion was partially made to enforce morals. What do you think about Jesus being the Son of God, perform miracles, and eyewitnesses wrote about it? No, eyewitnesses never wrote about it, Michael. People who wrote about it wrote about what eyewitnesses say they saw, but it's not ever firsthand encounters. Nobody who wrote the Bible ever met Jesus. That's a fact. Paul was the closest to it, but he never actually met Jesus either. He met him through a vision, which is also questionable because technically he wasn't even supposed to have revelations at that point, or because Jesus ascended to heaven. So if he came back to earth, that could be considered the second coming. But that's a whole nother thing. You have everything to lose if you're atheist and nothing to lose. No, Gabriel, you have tons to lose if you're Christian. There's 4,000 other religions that may be right. If you're believing in the wrong God, then you're going to their hell. If your God's not true and the other God is true, one day you will find God. I don't think so. It can be good for some people if they want. Yeah, of course, Corgi. I think religion overall is a decent thing, but a lot of people will get it wrong. Views on how religion started, because how was God made? Well, Ali, God of the Bible has a bunch of names, like El and Ohim were two gods that they put together and they called that God, besides Yahweh, they call him Elohim. So like there's stories found of El and Ohim and they just combined them into one God and used all those stories, and that's where the flood myth was in both of those books, and then they used it again. It's a lot of it can be traced back to other religions. Same thing with Jesus. There's a ton of other things that they stole from, like the healing the sick and stuff like that, and resurrecting. That's all from other stories. And even within the Bible itself, people like Nazareth came back to life, right? Before Jesus. Jesus loves you, cool. A living God, just trying not to sin and live right, heaven over hell. I mean, I don't believe in God, though. You can't make me unless you give me good evidence. What do you feel you live for as an atheist? I live for myself and my family. I live for being happy. That's it. You try to be happy. Why not? No, Michael, they were not eyewitnesses. No, exactly. Yeah, I'm saying they weren't eyewitnesses. The Bible, almost every single scholar of the Bible will say that it was written by anonymous people. They're not literal people, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. They're just the stories written like in their name. Augie Doggy Beagle. Yeah, he's half Beagle, half Dachshund. He's a good boy. There is a creator. We just didn't form here, though. I don't know what that means. You think nothing created everything? That makes perfect sense. Well, you think something has always existed somehow, but then you can't admit that it would be possible for something else to always exist somehow, because it's not God. Like, you're special pleading for your God when you say shit like that. It's not a good argument. It doesn't help convert me. It doesn't do anything. Who is your favorite source for learning about atheism? Deconstruction Zone is a much better orator than I am when it comes to Bible stuff, you know? Where would you turn to Scientology? I was a Scientologist for -5 years. Claudia, how are you? Tommy, I just got asked out by my boyfriend. So your boyfriend asked you out? Great. Like, isn't that what he's supposed to do? Is he your boy, or did he become your boyfriend after he asked you out? Is that what you're? I'm kind of confused on that. That like order doesn't make sense to me. But congratulations, that's awesome. Where do you think you came from? I think we just formed. I don't know what happened after before the Big Bang. That's so like there's no way to say where we came from before that, but we came from the Big Bang happening. And nothing would make you search him. I have searched him, Alan. I was a Catholic for 25 years. I didn't want to become an atheist. I struggled to try and maintain my Christianity, but I wasn't able to. Everyone's born atheist. They have to be taught about God. Pretty much, yeah. Why did you become atheist? Because I was struggling with believing the claims of the Bible. So I talked to my priest. He told me to read the Bible. I mean, I was baptized before then and all that. Yes. Put my initials on his boots. That's cool. Science and religion can also coexist. People don't have to choose one or the other. It kind of, Corgi. You could, but you also have to overlook a lot of the things from the Bible, like the creation story, the Adam and Eve story, or you have to really fucking shoehorn it in. Claudia, did this happen while you were on vacation? I thought you were still abroad, we'll say. There's no thought pattern behind that belief. How did the Big Bang just make us exist? No. There is a thought pattern, Jack. I'm not going through every question. If you have more questions, ask it. But the Big Bang happened. We don't know how it started. But just placing God there doesn't make sense either, because how could something that come from nothing, right? It's what you say. How did God come from nothing? How did he always just exist? He just asked you, all right, are you home then? I guess. There's no, so like, yeah, so it's Riz, bro. Riz, cool. That's really good. Let there be light, and there was light. So what, Echo Productions? Because quoting the Bible is not going to convince me. Why does your life have value? Because I have value in life. I value life. Don't you? Why did see, were you Catholic once? Yeah, I was Catholic for 25 years. How can a creator force make God? So does that mean the Big Bang is God? That's what essentially people say, I think. Yeah, I am still on holiday. All right, cool. What, he come with you, or did he call you? Like, I'm trying to find it out. And was he your boyfriend then asked you out, or he asked? I'm still confused on that. Let's see, I have a question. How do you think the Earth was created? I think the Earth formed after the Big Bang happened, created the stars. When the star got all of its stuff together and ignited, it sent out debris, which eventually formed into planets from colliding into itself with gravity, and then that's how the planets formed, and that's how Earth formed. And then Earth eventually had life spring from it somehow. We don't know exactly what it is, but that's it. Dude, what is the literal point of life when no eternal life? Why do we die? It's a waste of time. I mean, it's technically, Maverick, if you're a Christian, life is a waste of time on Earth. I mean, you could just go there now, right? There's no point in this. If everything's better then, why stay here in the shithole, right? How did the Big Bang happen? We don't know, Baron. Banana, sorry. The Big Bang was what's the likelihood is it was a singularity, like a small thing the size of an atom of all of the matter in it, right? And then it's out in a void that isn't our space. Space doesn't exist yet. It's within a void. Maybe there's other singularities. Maybe there's just energy popping around and making universes. There might be a multiverse. So then the singularity may have just expanded from the energy that's within it. There's so much in there that it finally just gets enough force to create the universe. And then it might die off again and shrink back down into that singularity and do it again. Since matter can't be created or destroyed, it would make more sense for it to have always been than to have an actual beginning. And time only makes sense to us because outside of our space, we don't know if time exists in its own right. Time is basically a universe thing, not a outside of the universe thing, as far as we can tell. But we don't know because we can't see outside of the universe. So we have to figure out if we could ever see outside of it or within maybe a different dimension. You don't know. Do your shoes, those have designers, or do they just appear? They just appear. You see production. No, I don't know. This argument doesn't work because you have to show that there's a designer to show that it was designed. So yes, we could see someone designing shoes and clothes. Just go to a shoe place that makes shoes and you'll see them making the shoes. But we can't show that an earth was made because there's other things that aren't made by God. God may have started it, you could say, but you can't say that he definitely made the planets. Well, you're the biggest yapper I've ever met in my life. Shutty. How did the Big Bang originate out of nothing? Oakley, we don't know if it ever was nothing. You're just making a claim. That's not how it works. Shots fired. I'm just kidding, Claudia. Relax. You're always so mean to me. Can I tell you something? You just did. Well, we all exist and we can never not exist because by definition, non-existent doesn't exist. What? Look into biology and your biological makeup and the Bible never had any contradiction. The Bible has tons of contradictions. Jesus was supposed to be David's son, according to old prophecies. So like, how do you come about doing that? Do you listen to Audio Slave? Yeah. One of my favorite songs is Like a Stone. Read it again. I have, Jack. I've read it plenty times. Thing is here, now we are one source. Cool. God bless you. Cool. Where were you before you were born? You didn't remember, dude. No, you stopped exist. You didn't exist before you were born. We don't have a logical explanation to the Big Bang. Well, we have a logical explanation. We just don't know if it's the true explanation. The Big Bang is its own theory. What came before the Big Bang would be a different theory, but right now we don't have a theory for that. Evidence of painter, right? Sure. Sure, a painter is evidence of a painter. We know that. We could see a painter painting, but we can't see a God creating an earth. And that even then, we have evidence that the earth wasn't created by someone. It was created from the sun exploding out particles that formed into a planet. That's how other planets form. We could see it in telescopes, planets forming. Dr. Roberto Castrano, no. How can you explain that more prophecy came true than didn't and less contradictions and proof? I don't agree with that, Colin. I don't think there's any prophecy of Jesus that actually came true. I mean, if you're going by the book, it show like, yeah, of course it's gonna like look at prophecies and try to explain them, but if you actually read the Bible, Jesus doesn't even seem like he knows how to read Hebrew. That's the problem. The prophecy, like one of the prophecies is let me think. Let me I got a list here. So one of the contradictions of the prophecies was Jesus says, no one has ascended into heaven. This is John 3:13. No one has ascended into heaven except the one who descended from heaven, the Son of Man. So that's a contradiction because in 2 Kings 2:11, as they continue walking and talking, a chariot of fire and horses of fire separated the two of them, and Elijah ascended in a whirlwind into heaven. So what that's saying is Elijah ascended to heaven before Jesus was resurrected and then ascended to heaven. But Jesus says he's the only one to ascend to heaven. So that's obviously a contradiction, correct? Did you grow up a believer? Yes, I was a Catholic. Tumors of pain. Yeah, he's a cute dog. I love him. He's Elvis. Debunked multiple times. Great. Which is Jesus and goes back to how Elijah was made from God. What? I don't know what you're saying, Ubat. Carbon dates 100 of years after Jesus. Yes. He's talking about becoming one with the Father. No, he's not. Where does it say he's becoming one of the Father? Elijah ascended in a whirlwind into heaven. One who descended from no one descended from heaven except for the Son of Man. How is that becoming one with God? People need context. No shit, Z4. I know the context. I've read the whole thing. I'm trying to make it smaller so it's easier to digest. And you go into City Hall and look at the plans for the building. Yeah. What about David's son? Now the Pharisees were gathered together. Jesus asked them this question. What do you think of the Messiah? Whose son is he? They said to him, the son of David. He said to them, how is it then that David by the Spirit calls him Lord, saying, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I put your enemies at your feet. If David thus calls him Lord, how can he be the son? No one was able to give him an answer, nor from the day did anyone dare to ask him any more questions. But if you read the actual psalm, it's not talking Lord said to my Lord. Like Jesus thinks that God, like that it said God is talking to God. But if you actually read it, it's David talking to God. It's not, it just shows if whoever wrote the Bible was writing Jesus's words incorrectly. There's only one loving God in 3 forms, right, Rosie? Why did they lie about the shrouded turn? To try and show that Jesus exists. It's out of hope, probably. All right, Rosie, you keep doing that, you get banned. Okay, Our Lady and Zia-chan, which there is video proof of Mary appearing to a crowd. No, there isn't. Can't spam. Yeah, guys, don't spam. Dude, how do you have a dog? What do you mean, how do I have a dog? He's right here. I went on Pet Finder and found a puppy. I got 2 puppies. There's only Rosie, you're being annoying, dude. It's very ungodly of you. You like STP? Yeah, I like STP. You like STP, honey? Where did puppies come from? From wolves. We actually watched a species change into another species. Isn't that interesting? I'm personally atheist, but one thing making me skeptical is our logic isn't used elsewhere. So maybe a god was made there. What do you mean it wasn't used elsewhere? Me skeptical. That our logic isn't used. What was that? What does it mean, Zane? I don't understand. His faith is little, but God still loves him. You know the Father, and the Father knows you. I mean, I don't have faith. I don't trust God because I don't believe in him. So it doesn't make sense. Great, Grady. God loves you. Good job. Not a question. Skeptical because there's no evidence of a supernatural realm. Yeah, that's how I feel. There's no evidence of anything supernatural. Without checking shows a lack of confidence. What claim? I've checked many claims. Your faith is clouded with judgment, and I'm not angry. EC, I'm not angry at all. The supernatural isn't accessible in our physical. I mean, Ashk, then what's a fuck's a miracle? Where did humans come from? From apes. Just sharing God's love? Cool, Grady. Spirits are very real. I've never experienced a single spirit or demon or anything else. You might not believe in God, but God believes in you. I mean, okay. The universe loves you so much you can even have a belief that you are here alone. Okay. There's a theory that there are many universes and each universe would have a different physics. That's not necessarily a theory. It's more of a hypothesis because it's not shown true. But there's evidence. There's like, they have mathematical evidence for it. Ubot, I can't open the link on here. What the hell? Everything with the beginning has a cause, correct? I don't know, Frankie. We don't know that. As far as we can tell, yes, but does God have a beginning? You don't know if God had a beginning or a cause. You just assume he doesn't because the Bible tells you, right? But the Bible has been shown to be wrong with some of its interpretations and what happened. So how do we trust it? No, because God is eternal. Frankie, I just explained all of that. Dude, can you just rake some mushrooms and see God? And I'll get you off your feed. I've had, no joke, like maybe 200 people try converting me online in IRL and nothing worked. Yeah, I tried to maintain my Christianity. It didn't work. Outside of time and space and matter, and that is that God has no beginning or end. I would say the same thing for the universe, Cledford. Because you can't show that claim is true, and I can't show that claim is true. So what's the point of saying it? We know the universe had a beginning date. We know that the universe had a beginning date, but we don't know that the matter within the universe had a beginning date, Ashk. We don't know what was before the second before the universe started, you know? Because there might not be time. It might be literally be outside of time and space and created time and space through just something exploding. You don't know? What do you think happens after death? I don't think anything happens. I think you stop existing. Institution, yeah, Couch, I understand that. So you only don't believe because it's not 100%. No, Charlie, it doesn't have to be 100%. I just need some evidence that the supernatural can exist. There's no evidence that anything from the Bible is true other than some of that maybe the people might have been really there and like some places. Other than that, none of it can be confirmed. Nothing in this world can be shown to be something like a miracle happening. We've never seen one. There's no reproducible evidence that it could happen. Everything in the universe have a beginning because we have time. Well, that just means that our universe started and created time. We don't know if there was time before the universe. What up, Turtle God? What up, Puff Gordy? Can't believe any history books either. Cledford, I'm willing to believe the history from the Bible, just not the supernatural claims. I'm fine with the Jesus did this, Jesus did that, but I'm not okay with Jesus literally made bread appear or healed a blind man. Finished Evil. It was phenomenal. Good, Puff Gordy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a really good show. I hope they bring back another season. It was canceled, but there's always a chance. They kind of left it open-ended. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know if that's how it works, actually. More likely it created the universe, but I don't know everything, so I'm not going to say like I know. The universe likely was in its own sort of universe thing that is outside of it. Do you believe we evolved from monkeys? No, I believe we evolved from apes. Monkeys evolved from apes as well, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't know the whole timeline of every single hominid. Do you think aliens exist? Probably. We have a common answer. Yes. Hey, Jesus loves you. Cool. Would you rather gain muscle or gain eagers? What the I didn't say it right because I know what you're trying to get me to do. And because I pronounce stuff weird, I didn't do it. I know what you're... I felt too much of a space for you. Sorry, Ribaldo, to ruin your day. Does anybody else have any good show recommendations? Right now, I'm watching Shameless. I'm only on... I just started... I finished season 2 tonight. You like stinky cows? I love cows. They're cool. They taste good, too. It's so easy. I view religion scientifically, just like you, because it's the most accurate answer. Okay, cool. Junger, thank you for the follow. Guys, drop a follow, drop a like if you haven't yet. Sounds unrealistic to me. Yeah, I'd agree. The Shroud of Turin actually dates back to Jesus' time, and its threading isn't replicable. Yes, it is. It wasn't from Jesus's time. There's only one like 3D analysis that has evidence for it being around 2,000 years old, give or take. But they also said while doing the test that the piece that was given to them seemed to be a little too handled by hands, which could throw off the dating and make it seem older. So that 3D rendering would have to be done with the original shroud, which they're not going to let that happen. They give a piece to people to test, and that test degrades the thing. Heard of Cradle Atheist? No, I never heard of it, Benny. They said it was fixed, and then it had caught fire. Interesting. The four Gospels, they line up to be the same story. Yeah, Madden. It's because Matthew was written first, and then they copied it almost word for word. Like, that's not evidence for anything. They have a common writer. The first one was written, then people added and edited some stuff, but most of it they kept intact, and they added their stories that they heard. It's not that interesting. When you can write whatever they want on Wikipedia. Yeah. And some of the stuff's almost exactly the same, but written by different people somehow. Someone somewhat convinced me to believe in God. I'd be agnostic. What about you? I'm agnostic now. I don't know if God exists or not. It's this dude again. All right, Titus, just block me or something, and then you will never see me again. But I think Hinduism, if I had to pick one, is better. That's cool. Yeah, I was just at a Hindu wedding the other day. It was cool. How was the world made? By the sun igniting is what creates the debris that forms planets. That's why all the planets are almost around the sun in the same like plane. Nope, they were all disciples of Jesus and seen all miracles. And no, Madden, nobody believes that. Nobody believes Matthew, Luke, Mark, and John were the writers of the Bible and were present with Jesus. It was written almost between 50 and 80 years after Jesus died is when it was written. So they would have to be pretty old, first off. Second, people didn't live that long, really, that much at that time. And some of them were definitely unalive by that point. The only one who was like a contemporary of Jesus was Paul. And he never met Jesus. I'll make sure to pray for you. Cool. Bible says it's true, and I believe the Bible, so it must be rip. Yeah, I love that circle. It's a good one. Thousand of religion, which one is correct? Is risky deciding your life to it. Yeah. if you risk your decision to believe in a singular religion, you have a better chance of angering that God that is right, if there is a God, right? And being sent to their hell. Why do you think this all exists? I think it just happened, man. I don't know why. I don't need a reason why. I don't care. I mean, I'm interested to know like the science behind it, but like if something created, fine. Watch the movie Case for Christ. It really helped me. I have the book. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it this summer. Not saying they were the writers of the Bible. It's just that them four wrote the Bible. No, it's not what happened, Madden. The four who wrote it weren't contemporaries of Jesus, first off. Second, each one of those Bibles was written by multiple people. Each one of those Gospels. That's what religious scholars say, not me. That's where I got my info from. Where did God come from? We can use that argument from each side. I mean, yeah, they say that God was always around. He's just always existed forever. But that's like saying that, like, oh, well, accepting that claim without accepting that the universe was always around in some form, whether it be a singularity outside of time and space as in the void, or like that does the universe. Like, you have to like understand, like, we don't know. Hey, I'm back. Has your opinion changed at all? No. It's, if anything, I'm more atheist now than I was when I started this. And I feel like I know more than I used to. Because I have a lot of, you guys ask me questions and then I go look up like what the answer is afterwards sometimes. God wasn't here forever, then how was the sun here forever? The sun wasn't here forever. That's not true. The sun wasn't, but the matter that makes the sun was. When the universe collapses again, space. So right now, space is expanding. When space, if it runs out of the energy to expand, or whatever happens, or whatever's causing it to expand, and it collapses, it'll just pull everything into something so small until it can't anymore. That's what the hypothesis is. And that would become a singularity. Space would cease to exist except within a size of an atom. And that atom would eventually grow so compact and so tight that it would probably explode again. Explain the Shroud of Turin. It's not real. That's my explanation for it. Look up any of the things that debunk it. It's not really that interesting. It's only 1,500 years old. The threads aren't that unique for 1,500 years ago. The paint on it is not that unique from 1,500 years ago. The blood on it's not that unique from 1,500 years ago. Very easy for someone to just go sink and drip it on a shroud, right? Been anyone that got crucified and laid onto it. That's true too. But the point is, it wouldn't make a face, like an image on it, but it looks painted. Like, and they tested it, and the material that's on it is something that was used by artists back in the time that they dated it. Not 1,500 years ago, 15 AD more. Oh, it was from 1,500 AD? I heard it was like older than that, but all right, whatever. Prodigal poof, sure. 1300s, and again, the claim of it was made then. So its discovery was in the 1300s? I'm confused now. Action Racing and Daily Verses. What's up, dude? How you doing? They dated it and it came back much later than Jesus Christ. Yes, that's where we're getting from. The discovery was 1300s. Somebody said it was dated to the 1500s, so I don't know. I don't know now. I don't remember the date. I thought it was 1,500 years ago or so. But I'm not like hard on that date. Thought on Satanism, that's the Satanic Temple. I don't really care, to be honest. If you want to be a Satanist, it's fine with me. Yeah, I don't remember which date it was, but it was somewhere around then, there in the Dark Ages. Okay. He was an actual person that lived, yes. I think he was actually a really smart man, too. I think he was a great philosopher and said something like the Golden Rule is amazing, right? He wrote that, correct? Or he claimed it. Treat others as how you want to be treated, essentially. Great quote. Great philosophy, in my opinion. Appears historical record in 1300. It was been radiometrically dated to 1300 as well. All right, cool. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to test it back then, so they would just be like, "Oh wow, this is really Jesus." Probably a fraud. Why don't you believe in polytheism? So you want me to go from no gods to many gods? Jeez. While you've made it your entire online persona based on your disbelief of religion. No, this is one of my many online personas. I just don't like do this on my other accounts. You believe in Jesus? Do you not believe in the resurrection? I don't believe the resurrection happened how it said it did. He died on the cross, most likely. Maybe he wasn't actually dead though, and they put him in the thing and he woke up. You know, that happens. People go to the morgue, and a couple days later they wake up. It happens. People have been buried alive, right? And they find scratch marks in the grave. They were dead for a few days. So I don't know. For you to come back, okay. Well, he's gonna keep waiting. If he's, I'm willing to come back if he just tells me, "Hey, bro, I'm here." Southern Baptist Warrior, thank you for the follow. Who started it? Like, when did they started from? Oh, okay. Guys, drop a like, drop a follow if you haven't yet. I appreciate you. Yeah, I need a few likes, guys. We're at 1,500. Can we get to 10 tonight? Let's see. Oh boy. Wait, so no hate. I have a question. What exactly do you believe in? What exactly do you not believe in God? I just don't believe in any of the supernatural. Maybe some of the stuff of the Bible is true, but like the supernatural claims, like Adam and Eve, is I don't believe. The flood myth, I don't believe. I don't believe in God, Jesus, being born from a virgin birth. I don't believe Jesus was the Messiah. I don't believe anything about God. I believe Jesus existed. Yes, I think he was a great philosopher. Hello, Claudia. Why do atheists spend more time being consumed with God than most Christians? We really don't. I don't know. Is that about the same thing? Claudia, this is my atheist account, so of course I'm gonna yap about atheism on this one. This is what it's for. This is why I made this account. Well, I actually made it I didn't even want to do the live streaming on here for this. I just wanted to have a second feed from my main account so I don't ruin it with stupid religious crap. You never stop. Well, that's what the Fortnite stream's for, you know? Love it set up. Thank you, FPS. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a mess right now. I have to clean it one day. You found wait, what? Oh, I thought your dog was unalive. I didn't know you lost it, like it ran away. Oh, that's great, Avery. You're obsessed with the disbelief in religion, which is just very strange to spend your time doing. No, I want to learn more about it and make sure I'm making the right choice. If anything, this would push me further, but because of how the Christians act, but is what it is. Because we don't know how something happened. God did it. Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you mean, Thorn. I mean, what should I get for lunch, dinner? Some Vegemite. What's an atheist? Someone who doesn't believe in God. Wait, so what exactly do you think created the universe and all this world? I don't think anything created. I think it just formed. Why do you believe in magic? I don't believe in magic. Not you. That was meant for someone else. Tommy Bear? Yeah, Claudia calls me Tommy Bear. I don't know. It's kind of weird. What proof do you have that God doesn't exist? I don't have proof God doesn't exist. You can't prove the negative, Corbin. You thought you ate? What does that mean? It's a Vegemite. I meant most of that, what I've heard, is just based on your opinion versus any real research you've done. No, none of it's based on my opinion. It's about, based on real research. First off, the Bible gets a lot of shit wrong, so that's it, you know? Funny. Telling them to eat Vegemite. You think you're so funny. Did I laugh? No. What is Tommy Bear? And by the way, he's like the name Tommy Best Chat. Thanks. Why don't you explain to Avery what Tommy Bear means? Because I don't know. Everything formed out of nothingness. Cool. I don't think so. I've known Avery longer than you, Claudia. I think you startled him. Avery is like an OG. Yeah. Avery's one of the OG like in stream, which is only like a month ago. Beef, I'm crying. Now I'm angry. Why? What I'm the Bible is exactly wrong. Well, one, Jesus was supposed to be born to David as the son of David, correct? What else we got? Also, Jesus doesn't appear to understand Hebrew, which is interesting. Yes, he was supposed to be the son of David. That's a fact. Where did she meet you? Here in this chat. Then who created God? Nobody. Tell me now. It was in this chat. She just showed up one day. Is our conscious perception of material physical reality which affects our emotions? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so I've got more chemistry. Yeah, but I helped her not get banned on TikTok. I helped Avery. I have more backstory with him outside this chat. What? Brother, please read the Bible in order to disprove it. I've read the Bible 3 times, so it's great. I wish she got banned. Oh boy. Why? Why are you so jealous of Avery? Were you ever Christian when you were young? Yeah, I was a Catholic for 25 years. No evidence, all nonsense. I mean, I could go through some of the verses that I got here. We have unfulfilled prophecies of Jesus. Jeremiah 33:14. Their days were surely coming, says the Lord, when I will fulfill the promise I made in the house of Israel and the house of Judah. In those days and at that time I will cause a righteous branch to spring up for David, and they shall execute justice and righteousness. In those days Judah will be saved and Jerusalem will live safely, and this is the name in which it will be called, the Lord is our righteousness. Thus says the Lord, David shall never lack a man to sit on his throne of the house of Israel, and the Levitical priest shall never lack a man to presence to offer burnt offerings, to make grain offerings, sacrifices of all time. So that prophecy never came true. There was no king of Israel. There was no one to always protect and always to have okay. Always have burning of stuff for God, you know. He said we were best friends. He's even said you're jealous. Oh no. I haven't added to you're not so social. No, you have me added on what? What are you talking about? I have said that to Avery. I've told her she's my favorite in here. Usually when she's the first one into my chat, though. Do you have Claudia on your friends list of what, Avery? Friends list of what? I don't know what you're talking about. Opinion on Jesus, regardless of the thing. I think he's a cool guy. TikTok? No, I don't actually. I'm not in her friends list. She blocked me, I think, or unfollow, or yeah, she unadded me. So Avery didn't unadd me. I'm sorry, something who read it 3 times wouldn't say Jesus was supposed to David's son. I mean, you say what you want to be. All right, hold on. See if I have it here. I don't think I do. All right, how about this? Let me see what's going on. I can't have someone called an atheist. Am I following? Why not? What? Have a good night. Are you too? I don't know. I'm too interested in Avery and Claudia's beef. It's really funny. So do you understand why Jesus died on the cross? Yes, I do. I have him added, and I'm a Christian. Sorry, Claudia. Avery's got you beat here, bro. You speak to me later. What? No, you won't. Claudia, we have beef now. You hear that? So what about the genealogy in Genesis pointing to the foreshadowing of Jesus? I mean, so what WWJD? What's the genealogy foreshadowing Jesus? What's your opinion on that? What could make you believe in God? An experience with the Holy Spirit. I don't like that kind of talk at all, so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. Aw, Claudia, don't leave. Your beloved Tommy Bear out of Claudia. So it's okay for you to follow an atheist, you just can't have an atheist following you. Suspicious. I'm here on behalf of God. All right, cool. Different radio. They date the Shroud of Turin, which is called Unreliable. Yep. No, I don't follow either. So how do you find me every night? I'm here on behalf of God. I'm playing. It just like puts you in here. They're strange because they won't let them do any more tests on the Shroud. Well, they'll let them test a piece of it. They won't let them do the test on the literal one. You literally just come on my For your page. Cool. What's your name again? Tom. I just know you stalking. Like what I was at the theme park, I was thinking you were there. I just show up. Yeah, Tommy. No matter what you in Jesus, and you respect your critical thinking. Thanks, Kellen. I appreciate you. God on top, respectful. Yes. Funny how the name's so counterintuitive. That's the point, Muni. It's a joke. Can we play tonight? What time? I got off early, so I'll get on. I'll probably do this only for 2 hours, but I'll play if you're on. Avery, you want to join? We're gonna play some Fortnite with Fury. Okay. The Shroud is confirmed to be unable to be created when it was, regardless of the date you think of that. Dan, that's not true. Avery doesn't want to play with Claudia. Guys, get over the beef. Both have hearts in your name. Bond over that. I don't care about Avery, bro. Why? Avery's cool. Have a good day. You too, Never Brian. This beef is too cool. It's like so good. I love it. Help leave the hearts out of this. Why is your basement so cool? It's actually not a basement. It's like it's my office. It's like I'm in a ranch, so I don't have a basement in my ranch. This is just like I'm in a 4-bedroom, so we have, my wife has an office, I have an office, we have a spare room, and we have our master bedroom. I'd love for you to cite the source of saying how much energy needed to create the imprint. Then I'm not going through that. I've read about it. I don't know the source, but that's right. And girl, why? What did you do? Why don't you guys just make up and be like, you know what? I don't know. If you don't believe in God, why did you get married? Because I loved my wife and I thought like, oh, we should probably get married. I don't want to talk to her ever. Why not? What did she do? I don't even know what she did. Just because she followed me earlier than you did, that's why you're upset? They adjusted the date within the last couple of months, putting it back to the 1st century. Oh, Dan, no. That was a 3D scan to try to see the date. But they also, if you actually read the paper on that, it says that the piece that they use seemed to be kind of handled a lot, which can make it seem, with that test, would make it look older. So they want to scan the original one, but who is it? The Vatican won't let them. Whoever has it in possession won't let them scan the original one. That would actually show the age a little better if they show the original. Claude, I'm cool, I promise. Could make it seem older. Yes. And it could make it seem older. They don't know until they test the other one. But based on their observation of it, it looks, or I'm sorry, it makes it look older. So their observation said, oh, this looks like it's been handled a lot. There's a lot of damage to it, so it's going to look older through that scan instead of the actual age it's supposed to be. I think she left. I thought that went well. Yeah, Avery, it went well. She's funny. I met her in Fortnite, and she followed me, or she came here and watches my stream for some reason. but she's funny. She's out there. She's crazy. She's cool. Voting the cheese question. Answer my question? Do you like cheese? Yeah, I love cheese. You're crying because she doesn't like you. Why? Don't cry. She's just trolling. Testing when the material dates it back to the first century era. It matches perfectly with known objects in that era. No, Dan. The testing you're talking about, they said they don't think it's the right age of the first century because of how much the piece they were given was handled. It looked more tethered than the original. It looked this is a known thing with the 3D scans to date. Are you gonna be here tomorrow? Yeah, I should be. No, I'm not talking about the third 3D test. No, well, the other test didn't age it there. Juan, probably. Who's Juan? You're still here? If I have been struggling with believing in God, does that make me an atheist? No. It means you're an agnostic theist, but if you start falling out of belief, then that makes you an atheist. Once you stop believing, then you're an atheist. Struggling isn't an atheist. What about the pollen test and other things they did? All right. No one didn't, and I think it was a carbon. Cool. I don't think the carbon did. What's up, Claudia? When are we playing Fortnite? What time? How about at midnight? Or in 45 minutes. You've known her a month. I've known you 2 weeks. Cool. So she's known me twice as long. No, I think it's been more than a month, to be honest. Look. Yeah, it's been like 2 months. You're going to tell me I'm not as relevant? I didn't say you're not as relevant. I didn't say you're not as relevant. I never uttered those words. I didn't even imply them. You don't even know her in IRL. I don't even know you in IRL. My God. We are in the very end times. Repent. No, we're not. Jesus is Lord. That prophecy failed. It was supposed to happen within the lifetimes of the people still present with God, Jesus. Everything you said, she was better. Yes, I do. Don't try making her feel better. You said she was. I didn't say she was better. I said she's known me longer. I said Avery's cool, and then you tried to make it about you for some reason, and I was defending Avery. You see, I'm trying here. Yeah, I see you're trying. You get extra points for trying. Or because I'll be on a plane for 5 hours and for 5 hours and 4 hours. Wait, what? What are you playing, Claudia? Are you on now? How are you going to play Fortnite? You said play later. What's later for you? I'm so confused. Were you just saying that so no Fortnite stream? I started it and then I got frustrated and I left. I was saying tomorrow, brother. Tomorrow's not later. How can the Big Bang happen if it's proven that everything must come from something? Because the Big Bang may have always been there. We don't know. I want to play with Fury. Okay. I thought you didn't want to play with Fury. What about Cluck? Cluck's here. Man, is it okay? I pray for yeah. My name's Tom. It's a hi. It's I'll tell him about my love. What love? Tom, my friend Isabella joined. Say hi. Hi, Isabella. Is Isabella going to be my new favorite? Yeah, the Cluck. That's the Cluck. Oh, this is wild. Where do values come from? From human instinct and from our brains. We can be objective in creating morals, but it's not. There's no moral objectivity, in my opinion. You get a lot of hate being an atheist. Yes, instinct aren't morals. No, we form them from instincts, not they are instincts. Why don't you believe? Because I don't believe because the claims of the supernatural don't intrigue me. Instincts aren't moral. So the instinct for us to live rather than not be alive is what where the foundation for morals come from. Life is preferable to unalive. Oh, what happened while I was gone? Not much. Off topic, can you define time? No. Like what? I'm assuming you mean like beyond like the shit. Stop. Damn it, Claudia. It's your fault. How do you know your sea monkey is pregnant? It's so small. You could see the little egg sac on it. My leg falls completely asleep. I can't even feel the bottom. They're pretty cool. Did you used to believe? Yes, I was a believer for 25 years. This is off topic, but can you define time? Yeah. Scared to death? Nah, not really. So like on the bottom of the sea monkey, there's like this little black egg sac, and you can see like the eggs in it. Very hard to see, but they're teeny. I can see my other shrimp pregnant too. They're pretty cool. I breed blue, red, and white shrimp. Damn, Fortnite frustrating for real. Yeah. Is there truth? No. I mean, there's truth. It's just, it's different. Why are you atheist? It's like the truth from God is different than our real truth. Like, it's true. I am holding this mouse right now, right? That's truth. But you can't confirm that because I could be AI for all you know. But you're making an assumption that the real world exists. Oh my god, my leg is asleep. Actually, buns at Fortnite. I only win in Fortnite fashion show. Really? Your logic is flawed. Which one, Romero? I love your room. Thanks, Diana. My leg fell asleep. It's kind of cool. You can see, like, in this camera, you can see it a little better if I, like the wall. Guitars and stuff. And then you can see the turtle tanks, and there's more guitars behind the turtle tanks. Oh, leg is asleep. Actually so sick. Thanks. I love guitars. Cool. I mostly play bass, but I do play guitar. We've used over 2,000 pieces of evidence, and if you really do research, you will. No, I've done a ton of research. I've found more issues with the Bible than there are real things that are like verifiable. Claudia joined again. Uh-oh. Well, prophecy's not coming true. Like, where's the one here? I'll read it real quick. Taste. All right, so Matthew 16. For the Son of Man is to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and then he will repay everyone for what has been done. Truly, I tell you, there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. This is talking about the second coming. I'm trying to get. I'm nothing but nice. No, you're getting into it with Avery though. You don't have to be, man. It's named something like Teddy. What? My dog's name is Elvis. Yes. You are nice, Claudia. I just you were saying like how mad you were, right? This is Elvis. We'll just do a dog image. His name is Elvis. You don't even know. You don't even know my dog's name? Oh man. Oh man. Second coming will come and we need to respect. No, well, the second coming says it would come before they taste death, saying that the people there. So this is a failed prophecy, if that's what you're saying. Truly I tell you, there are some standing here who will not taste death, meaning they will not be unalive, right? So what does that mean? If God gave you a sign and he's real, would you believe? Yes, I would probably believe. What's your dog's breed? He's so cute. He's half beagle and half Dachshund. I also have a half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. I'll show you a picture of him. I think you can see that. See the picture right there? That's Boone. There's Elvis up there, but that's Boone. I bothered Elvis. Sorry, Elvis. Do you grow up? No, I was a Catholic for 25 years. Did you see the Minecraft meme? No. Yeah, he is cute. That means they go to heaven. No, it doesn't. No, Andrew. This is pre Jesus ascending, or it's pre the second coming. It's a prophecy for the second coming when you read it in context. And saying that they will not die before the the second coming. Some of them will die, and some won't. The people stuck are just witnessing it. What? What do you mean? The first law of thermodynamics exists. How was original matter created? I don't know if matter ever was created. It may be eternal, Kellen. We don't know. We can't make those claims without evidence for those claims to be true. So, like, what do we do? Do you believe that Satan is real? No. I think that Satan is definitely fake. Thoughts on deja vu? It's probably just your brain trying to, like, misfired in a sense. How would you feel if the end of times you realized God was real? I would ask him to forgive me. What, Claudia? What's up, Claudia? Why do you keep saying Tommy and Tommy Bear? Why do you call me Tommy Bear anyway? Thank you for the follow, Issa. That means that the righteous will not die. Instead, they will be taken by God into heaven. No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, that's what it means. But that's saying that those people standing there right then, it's talking to those people, not future tense. I don't know how to feel anymore. Why, Claudia? What's wrong? Jesus loves you. Cool. What's wrong? I want to know. What if God is the only existence and we are God experiencing self? Maybe. I don't know. We could all be his brain cells on Earth, you know? I hurt your feelings? Why? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. That wasn't my intentions. I'm sorry. How can I make it up to you? Explain how I can make it up to you and I will. Or I'll, as long as it's reasonable. But I'm leaving now? Okay. Well, I feel bad. Now my feelings are hurt because I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. Well, God is giving you time to believe in him and put your faith in him. Cool. Do you believe in aliens? Sort of, but not really. I heard you make it up. I heard you make it up. Make what up? Get a gift on Fortnite? Oh my God, right to monetary gifts. Jeez, such a girl. Why do you call him Tommy Bear? He's a married man. You could call me Tommy Bear. It's fine. You could call me Tommy Bear Avery. I don't care. To make me feel better. Depends what the gift is. I don't know. I think you blocked me again. Why not, Avery? How about Tommy Turtle? I prefer turtles. One of my friends calls me Tommy Turtle. Because Avery, you're funny. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I mean, that's just Claudia's culture. Secondly, I don't owe you an explanation. You don't owe me an explanation for what? Thirdly, I call him it because it's fun. Oh, you were talking about Avery. She said it's specific. Why the hell if I'm calling you? Because why the hell if I'm calling you Tommy Bear? Yeah, I realize that now, Claudia. I'm sorry. Why would you call me Tommy Bear? I don't know. Stop dodging. I'm not dodging anything. Liam, ask your question again because it's funny and he knows it's a joke. Yeah. Hey, Avery, don't start again. I'm like, bro. I know she's joking. Now you're just being wooed. Oh. Boy. Now you're just being rude. Every that's not nice. I'm gonna leak the vid of you singing. Send it. Send it to me. Direct message me. I want to see it. It's a DM me now. Quick. I won't show it to anyone. I'll just watch it myself and laugh. Sorry, Claudia. Claudia is gone. She left. And she's back. Answer, please. All right, I gotta find the message. Hold on. I don't see your question. You gotta ask it again, Liam. Sorry. I'm an atheist because the supernatural claims of the Bible are not verifiable and not rational to believe in. Do I want to debate? No. I'm not a good debater. I'm like, I do this more for fun and to talk to people about it and to like build up what I know and don't know. So Revelation Black Ops 3 is so okay. Wait, you seem cool and you get to believe in God in the day. All right, thanks, Juwan. James 4:8, draw near God, and here we come. Cool. The right person to fight Avery. Watch yourself. Why would you fight Avery? Why are you okay? Why are you an atheist? Because the supernatural claims of the Bible aren't verifiable and aren't a rational thing to believe. That's why. Avery, your singing was beautiful today. Oh God. Claudia, why don't you accept Avery's truce? Truce? I can't speak. Truce. This means that even if you put the smallest amount of effort, he will show himself to. Adonine, that's not true. I tried. I put in a lot of effort because I was a Catholic and I wanted to maintain being a Catholic, but I was struggling. I prayed. I did everything I could and didn't work for me. I want to hear Avery singing. Send it to me. She's throwing words at me behind a screen. I'll fight back. Yeah, but I'm saying make up. She's putting out her hand to end it, and I think you should just accept it and we could be good. I ignored it first, mate. I really did. I just said truce. Then she said it again. Just relax. It's not that deep. No, mate. Crikey. Nah. Why? Come on, Claudia. What about for your Tommy Bear? Right, Tommy, you're done too. Aw, shucks. She said truce is not that deep, bro. Oh boy. Come on, Claudes. Cleo. What's happening? Amber, it's just like, I don't know. All the girls are fighting in chat. It's funny. You should get in on it too. So basically the story is Avery got mad because Claudia called me Tommy Bear. My name is Tommy. She calls me Tommy Bear. So Avery said, what the hell is why do you call him Tommy Bear? And now they're arguing over it. Then Issa got involved, saying she's going to leak Avery's video of her singing if she's not nicer to Claudia. So that's basically the gist of it. Claudia and Avery are beefing, but Avery wants a truce. As a follow, I'll follow her back. She seems funny. She's friends with Avery. She's friends of mine. You like muffins? I love muffins. I don't know what my favorite muffin is. I really love corn muffins, though. Buy you V-Bucks. How much V-Bucks, Avery? We need a number. Probably like 1,000. Or are you gonna gift something? I swear, so many religious people use brainwashing techniques to convert people. I mean, that's part of it, yeah. No, I'm asking what you're offering to Claudia. Like muffins. I love muffins. I think are better than like cupcakes. Like I don't know how much is $20. It's like 2,800 V-Bucks, I think. What do you think wrote the Bible and when? Well, there's two parts of the Bible, the Old and New Testament. So the New Testament was written like about 50 years after Jesus died, most of it. See, if I ever speak to you again, who, me? Me? Or what did I do? What did I do? Do you want V-Bucks or no? Claudia, you're my favorite. Don't leave. All right? You'd really like be my extra favorite if you forgave Avery for what happened. Now I'm stirring the pot. right. Claudia's not responding, so now this is my favorite. Now I'm leaving. No! What did I do? I don't think Claudia was even here when I said she was my favorite. I guess she missed it. That's why she's leaving. That's why Avery's leaving. How could you betray Avery like that? I don't know. Hey, yes, he was. Claudia, stay out of it. Oh, the disrespect. Why doesn't Avery deserve it? I'm so confused. This is like killing my viewership, by the way. It turned into something completely different, but it's so entertaining for me. I'm just gonna let it roll. Sorry, I heard you correctly. He said I was his favorite. John 5:14. What about it? No more truths. Oh no, why are you an atheist? Because the lack of evidence to support the claim of supernatural things ever happening. Now this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to, yeah, great, it says that, but it doesn't work. I tried having confidence in him. I did have confidence, and I thought, all right, he's real. I'm gonna pray to him every day and try to feel it, but it never felt it. I have some words I like to say to Avery, and she can hear it in my accent in my own words. I have some hands I'd like to throw. Jeez. And what's this over? Because Claudia called me Tommy Bear, and Avery, like, it. Why are you fighting? I don't even understand. I don't even know what this is about. Like, why are you guys arguing? What kind of training do you have? Where did you grow up? State only. Don't say anything other than state or country. It started off as a joke. When she wanted to be messy, I tried to have a truce. Fights have you been in? Listen, guys, relax. Oh my god. This is why girls can't have nice things, guys. Just this guy online sitting here talking about how God's not real. And then, like, girls start arguing about what my name is or something. Saeeara. Born in the USA. I've done kickboxing my whole. Just say the word and I'll be there. So how far that guy? Are you absolutely sure God doesn't exist? No, Briar. I'm an agnostic atheist. I don't think the negative is provable. You can't show that something doesn't exist. It's impossible. God's plan is him timing, not yours. At the end of the day, yeah, it's great, Ezekiel. But it said as long as I have a little, then I'd believe in him. But it didn't work like that. Claudia, you're gonna fly to America just to beat up Avery? That's weird. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should just kind of relax and be cool. I've done karate and got multiple belts and have done boxing. You sent me belts. Did you use your 5 senses to come to that conclusion? Yes. Weak and you're fake. Big. I have no choice to join on this because if someone fights with Avery, they have to fight me too. Don't look like to build the fight. Oh, you're checking the profile? Oh, we getting serious now. The joke and actually funny. How are you getting? You can't one-on-one fight. Oh my god, the only goat. Yeah, I'm not even talking about the Bible most of the time right now, so whatever. You don't know me because my account is private. Well, let me explain to you. Be a bit. Oh no, you can't fight. Period. Guys, am I have to ban both of you? Jesus. Claudia, can you guys please stop? Can you just relax? Like, I just want you guys to be nice. I know you tried being nice, Avery, but whoever stops this will be my favorite. How about that? If you both agree to a truce, you'll both be my favorite. I tried to drop the shade. I'm done. What's your favorite video game of all time? I don't know. I really like Fortnite, but like old school, it's like Super Mario World is really good for the Super Nintendo. Not even saying that for him, saying it honestly. For me, what did I do? I kind of stirred the pot a little. Mark Sanchez, you butt fumble. I'm actually done with it. It was fun. All right, you're done, Avery. I think Claudia's gone. We could talk about her now. Let's keep stirring the pot. Stirring that old pot of Vegemite. Is God good, objective, or subjective? It's well, depends what you mean by objective. Is there an objective good? No, but good is still objective when you're like, you could be objective about what's good. I'm picking to be good. So like, you just have to like frame it the correct way. So messy for that, yeah. All kind of killed my stream. I'm not gonna lie. The whole ordeal. We're at 11 viewers now, which is funny. So like, if you're gonna create morals, you could be objective by it by like saying like, understanding that the human nature is to prefer life over not life, and so when you're creating something good, like being good and moral, you have green is my favorite color. When you're not my fault, you can't hold back on some McDonald's. Oh, Claudia, that was mean. That was too far. We're still going. No, I think that was at me. I think I said the Vegemite thing, and I don't think she likes that. It's about Avery, not you. Oh, don't make fun of somebody like that. That's just mean. Claudia, yeah, I'd really like if you didn't do that. Like, seriously, don't do that. That's just bullying. When disrespects you, she wants to fight me and call me name. No, but that was like a little too far. I mean, it's funny. Avery was just joking with you, and you kind of just went like, I don't know. That's a little too much. Yeah, I didn't like that. Remember me, Riley G? Yeah, I remember you. Not gonna stop just because you told her to. Yeah. You aren't the boss of her. No, Jake. No, Jake's getting involved. Do you remember me? Yes. There has never been an archaeological crap. Anthony, take two. Oh, Jesus bless. Nice. BDT, I would never bring weight, height, anything personal into this. I'm done. I don't know what BDD is, but I'm sorry that you have to deal with BDD. Claudia, you gotta stop, man. Avery's trying to be chill now. She was just joking with you, and you're going too far. Seriously, like, serious. Backing out of fighting. Avery doesn't want to fight. Being sensitive. No, I'm not. Can you please take a joke? Who? Show your dog some love. He's a good boy. disorder. Oh, body dysmorphia disorder. Yeah, I don't think that's right to do stuff like that. I don't call people overweight or like the R word really. I think using the R word's fine, just not in like a derogatory way. No, she's not being sensitive. Just leave her alone, guys. Like, seriously, I have to throw bans if people are gonna start show some turtles some love now. Yeah, it's like if you're not attacking someone for like specific like for general, if you're doing general things, like it's fine. But like I don't like that. I really didn't like that. That's pathetic. I would never back out of a fight. Claudia isn't either. He's just defending herself. Jake, are you friends with Claudia? Are you Claudia's boyfriend in here? Claudia has a boyfriend. That'll be pathetic. Avery is really cool. And now she's my favorite because she didn't fat shame somebody from the black. Great, Claudia. No, I'm not her friend. Okay. Bro, are we so serious? Claudia, that went too far. I'm telling you, that was too far, and that was mean. I don't think that was right. Like, that could really upset people. She started and can't finish it. Yeah, like, just leave her alone, man. She gave me... No, she didn't give you threats. Claudia. That's just sad, Avery. Oh my god, Jake. My Jake's gone. My band Jake. Enough. I'll be sad. Jake's banned. I can't deal with that shit. Claudia, you're on thin ice too. Good luck if she can even have the... Alright, you're gone, Claudia. I'm sorry. Oh well, Claudia's banned now. And I liked Claudia. Oh well. God bless you, bye. Believe in God, but you do believe in hell? No. That was interesting. Well, dang, they could have just stopped. I know, I asked her to stop and not be like that. I don't know why she was like that. Dog's cute, thanks, Elizabeth. Don't understand. Well, kind of killed the vibe, to be honest. I'm just kind of annoyed now. I regret starting early. Just kill the man. Me too, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. I just joined. It's okay, Kendall. Should have said. Yeah. What started the beef? She's asked why. She called me Tommy Bear, and she asked why she called me Tommy Bear, and she got kind of offended. It was one thing and around, and it just went up. Essus is king. Who's Essus, Landon? Who the fuck is Essus? Is that someone else? Oh wow, too bad you didn't get to write Jesus. That's some sort of new god? Oh god. Like, is it not? I was just joking, Jake. Claudia was defending herself. What's the problem with that? Charlie, it's very suspicious that this is like your first message in here. S's. Copied and pasted a typo. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was reading the chats, yeah. I think Jake and Claudia are back. I think Claudia is a little bit crazy. They were banned. The girl was just sending derogatory terms at her. She defended herself. I don't know. It sucks. I can't be with friends with Claudia anymore in Fortnite either. I'm gonna have to ban her there. Did you used to be religious? What happened? Why are you atheist? I'm an atheist. I was a Catholic and I fell out of Catholicism. 4th grade or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how old she is. I know a rough estimate of her age. She's in her teens, I think, but I don't know. Oh, really? Can stop now? It's over. Should stop talking about it. I know, but I'm just no internet connection. What the fuck? What do you want me to do? Fight her? That'll stop it. My computer's like dying. Well, she isn't you, and you shouldn't try to force your beliefs on others. Respectful. You ban someone for defending themselves. The world is so soft. No, I didn't ban her for defending herself. I banned her for going too far. Or too far, rather. And she kind of upset me when she said that. Like, so as someone who's dealt with weight issues for a long time and have been at different weights, like that was kind of, it kind of hurt my feelings, to be honest. So, and you're allowed to have your feelings hurt and feel the feelings hurt. You're allowed to say what you want, but you also have to understand that you pay the consequences. I'm an atheist. What do you mean I'm not an atheist? What does that mean? I bet I did hurt your feelings. I bet it did hurt your feelings. Did, yes. Did she not tell her someday? I mean, Avery tried to be nice. Atheist because he is his own god. No, I don't. I'm not my own god. I'm the turtle god. Yeah. Clearly started again. Charlie, your account seems fake. I'm gonna just ban you. You outright dismiss the possibility of an intelligent creator at all. I can't dismiss it because there's no way to prove the negative. Ban him. Yes, Jake, I banned him. Another suspicious account. At least you have followers. Best Mickey. Wait, don't what? Why are you an atheist? Because the claims of the Bible are not valid reasons to believe in supernatural things. I stood up for myself. Claudia, how are you here again? I blocked you. Claudia. And you banned me? Yeah, I banned you. Do you know why? Because I asked you to not do that and you did it again. You literally, like, you had to say the metabolism thing. Like, we don't attack people here. Anyway, like, Claudia, like, I like you. I think you're funny. I think you're a cool person. And I like Avery. I think she's a cool person. I don't know. I don't understand why you have to go crazy with this shit. I just wanted it to stop. And, like, Claudia, it's not a good comeback. It upset me when you said that. You guys were joking. I don't even know who started it. I mean, it's a joke, Claudia. That's just a straight joke. She didn't attack your personalness. Took it as a joke. She told... I came to talk to you. I can talk to you? not get attacked by some nobody. Listen, Claudia, she's not a bad person. She's very nice. She said she was sorry too, like she said. Like I don't want this to be like this. I just want us to be nice to each other, all of us. That I came to talk to me, okay. And she told me that. Yeah, Avery, just leave her alone. Don't talk to her. Just and it's over. Whatever. After I let it go the first time, okay. We're just gonna let it go. Cause and effect. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not. Start it up again. I don't remember you letting it go, but I'll take your word for it. But yes, it started. All right. I don't understand how you got unblocked. Because I didn't unblock you. That's so weird. Like, why is everyone siding with Avery? Take two. I don't understand. Nobody's... Guys, we gotta let this go. I might just stop right now because this is getting ridiculous. Good one. I'm a waste of your... What did I do? Claudia, I just don't like that you were saying something that mean to somebody. Not a sense of humor thing. It's like literally something like I've told you before, like I don't appreciate. Claudia, I don't want you to feel like shit. I really don't. I really, really don't. Just so you know. And like I said, I don't know what to do. I don't... If you're... But like, first off, I'm not allowed to have bullying in my chat like that. Like, it's one thing joking around because, like, you're saying, oh, I'm going to fly from Australia to the US to do it. It was a joke. I get it. But, like, to literally go to someone's profile and look at them and then make fun of them for it, with the way they look is just mean. Like, I can't do that. That's all. Literally, I'll get banned if I let that go on. And I'm sorry. Oh my god. You were both in the wrong and now it's done and stop now. Yeah, I just feel bad. Cuz I don't like making people feel bad. I don't think that's a good way to live your life, and I think you should try to be nice to everybody. And I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings, that's all. Bruh. What? Bro, what? I was just saying I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Elvis is dreaming. I didn't even give 2 F's about the chat. You were talking to me? About what? About how I hurt your feelings or what? Please just let this go. This is so childish. I agree. Well, there's a need to attack me for what I say. Why does it matter? No, Claudia, I didn't want... All right, listen, Claudia. This is the exact reason why. Please give me a minute. If there's really bullying going on in the chat, I could get my account banned again. I joined in to talk to you on it. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, Claudia. I'm not gonna ban you. She was bullying me, mate. Threats, bro threats. All right, Claudia, I know, but I took God made me atheist 3. That's funny. I don't... How do you not understand that? I understand that it was bullying too, and I took it as sarcastic. I didn't think you were actually going to come to America. You understand that? Like, I thought it was a good joke, but when you're actually literally talking about somebody's body, I can't take that as just a joke anymore. Listen. I deal with this shit. I've been streaming for a long time now. So I know what these things tend to think are bullying and not. She is throwing cheap threats at me. I'll fight. I understand, Claudia. I understand. I didn't know you were being serious. I thought you were just trolling like you did when we first met in Fortnite. Like you were joking around. And I know, Claudia, sometimes bullying can make you a better person, but this isn't the time to do it. This isn't the place to do it. and you're serious now. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were serious. I really didn't. I would have stopped it earlier if I did. I'm sorry that you were upset by it. For the better. What's for the better? That she was bullied? Or you were bullied? I don't understand, Claudia. Yeah, there was an argument in chat. I don't want people to be upset. I don't want anybody upset. That I tell her how I feel. All right, sure, Claudia. You could tell her how you feel, but don't attack people. Hear what I've got to say if she wants to give me an earful. She was attacking me, the fuck. Claudia, like I said, I didn't realize she was actually attacking you in your how you perceived it. Avery's a really nice person in here. I'm sorry. I tell you from the bottom of my heart, I was just trolling. I thought Avery and you were both trolling each other because I know you as someone who likes to troll. I'm sorry. I'm serious. I'm not playing with you any no more. It's just piss. Claudia, that's fine. If you really don't want to, fine. That's fine. I'll accept whatever you want to do. But I truly am sorry. Just know that. I am sorry that you are upset. And I didn't mean to. That's my bad. I take responsibility for it. So just do what you need to do and I'll accept it. You said sorry, let's this go. Okay. Yeah, Riley, I know. Everybody said sorry. It's fine. I'm just telling you what happened. I feel terrible that I made somebody feel bad. I thought I was just joking and I thought she was joking too. I make mistakes. I know it. It sucks. Cause I thought she was really funny. I enjoyed playing Fortnite with her. She was really funny in the game. Like, she trolled a lot, and like we trolled a lot. So I don't know what I don't know. I'm actually so sorry. I didn't mean to start this. Avery, I thought it was just a joke. I thought she was taking it as a joke. I didn't know she was actually pissed off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to deal with that too. I'm sorry this all happened. I'm sorry that I got off Fortnite because I was frustrated and decided to get on early. I was happy to do this stream early, and now I'm just like pissed off. Not at anybody. I'm mostly mad at myself. So there's that. I don't think Claudia started it. I think it just happened. It's I don't know. I just feel bad. That's it. Avery, you only slightly, but you were joking. I know you were joking, and I would have stopped it earlier if I thought she was just. I just thought it was funny. I thought it was being funny. Crazy had someone from Australia in chat. Yeah, we get people from all over the world in here. I mean, yeah, Avery, it never happened. We're back to a nice and happy stream. Yeah, I guess so. Who do you believe in? I believe in nobody. I believe in the human world. Just from Illinois. Yeah, I'm from is who banned Riley? I'm from New Jersey. It's just as interesting to me as my faith is to you. Net it and nothing. Cave winning and base. All right, Joe. It's cool. Well, you don't believe in a higher power at all because clearly something doesn't come from nothing. It's because Cheeseland. I'm from Cheeseland. I love Cheeseland and Mario Kart. It would be that easy, but let's pretend. Yeah, I'm very upset. Like if she really is upset and isn't just trolling, like I'm really upset that I upset someone. I don't like upsetting people. Your opinion on the Switch 2? It's a disaster. I was excited for it, but now it's just like kind of a disaster. They fucked up. They did the Wii U all over again. They really fucked up. Have you ever had a cheese curd? Yeah, I love cheese curds. In Texas with her. All right, cool. Oh, I didn't know Avery was in Texas, so you just doxed her. I might have actually. I don't know. I have no idea. What are cheese curds? They're like early stage of cheese. When you're making like mozzarella, you melt the curds together to make like a mozzarella. And essentially, I might be getting that wrong. I'm not a cheese master. But basically, yeah, you make it's like these like squishier, they're a little different texture. And a lot of people deep fry them and like you can make poutine from Canada with them. It wasn't your fault. It was mine and hers, and that's it. We will make mistakes. I instigated thinking it was a joke, so that's why it's everyone's fault. So you could say, "Oh, I love those." Yeah, they're good. Hey, buddy. You're a good boy. Don't listen. You good boy. Have you drank water today? I was drinking. Got lemon and like the seltzer flavor in it. I love water. I'm not a big fan of just plain water, but I like drinking fluids. What's a New Jersey thing? Like, do you guys have food? What's that? Like, do you have food that's just special to New Jersey? Yeah, we have this thing called pork roll or Taylor ham, and people in New Jersey fight over it. Hint water, it's so good, especially in the summer. Yeah, I've had it. It's pretty good. But like, it's just like it's almost like bologna, but it's a little bit like denser, and you cook it in a frying pan, and it gets like brown. And then you put it with like eggs and cheese. It's called pork roll, egg and cheese, or Taylor ham, egg and cheese. Salt, pepper, ketchup. Put it on like a Kaiser roll, and then yeah, that's it. Eat it like a sandwich, like a bacon, egg and cheese, but you just replace the bacon with pork roll. Yeah, I like it a lot, Landon. I had it today, actually. No, I didn't have it today. I had hard boiled eggs that I made like an egg salad on and put on potato bread, 647 potato bread. We have Alabama barbecue with white sauce. It's really good and weird. Alabama barbecue with white sauce. Is that like a gravy? Graze over beef and beer. Texas beef and beer. Yeah, I want to go to Texas. I want to try Goldie's barbecue really bad. Just cheese, and we have a Jack Links. Nice. Oh, it's sauce. I don't think I've ever had it. But yeah, I think I've seen it. I don't really know what it is. I live in the college town. Let's go, Riley. Nothing beats California barbecue. Yeah, California barbecue is pretty good. I don't know though. I make really good barbecue, guys. Why are you an atheist? Because I don't believe in God. There's not enough evidence to believe in the God claim. You have Goldie's. There's another one that's really good nearby too. There's a few like award-winning ones that have won many times, like the Barbecue Magazine. New Jersey barbecue must go crazy. Jersey barbecue is pretty good, to be honest. It got better over the past few years. A lot of people are inspired by Texas barbecue, but to be honest, when I make it, it's usually better. And most of the people that say I make it better, but you know, like your family and stuff don't always tell you the truth. Right, buddy? Like they'll just say you do good. What's up, Malaki? Chick-fil-A's good. I prefer Popeyes though, but Chick-fil-A's really good. Most believers become atheists because we've done the research. Yeah, I would say that. Most likely. I mean, here's the thing. Like every barbecue you go to is going to be different, right? But every time I get barbecue in a place, it's always dry and shit. So Popeyes is usually pretty good. But it's fast food. It's not like getting like a real fried chicken from like a real place. It's different. Yeah, I like the sandwiches from Popeyes. Your favorite cake flavor if you do eat cake? Probably yellow cake. I had a cake at a wedding the other day, and I think it was just cornbread with like buttercream frosting, and that was really good. I like cornbread a lot. What do you think about the direwolf? I don't think it's technically a direwolf. It just has the same genes as one. It's kind of confusing. Like I've watched a video on it from Hank Green, and it basically said it wasn't really one, but it sort of is. This is not born. I don't know. It's like strange. Probably the most known, Isaac Newton. Oh, red velvet cake is good. Problem is that there's so much red dye in it. Like it kind of creeps me out. Like how much dye it is. Isn't it basically just a gray? It's like a gray wolf with genes altered to be a dire wolf. I don't know what the difference is. Happened to the Jesus on your screen when you added the things at the bottom? Oh yeah, I got rid of that. So I added the second camera, I think, is why I did it. Or I put the atheist thing in the middle to make it look more nice, and I had to get rid of the Jesus guy. Red 40 cake, yeah, basically. What does it taste like? It's like a chocolate cake. It's rich. Yeah, it's like rich chocolate cake, but they put a ton of red food dye in it. But it's like extra chocolatey. It's like more chocolatey than a regular chocolate cake, which is, to make it red, it's even crazier. Who created you? My mom. I think I'm gonna get off, guys. I'm just not feeling it anymore. But I appreciate everyone who's been nice. A lot of modern science can't prove how our universe was created, and it points towards a creator. It doesn't point towards a creator. It points towards other stuff. All right, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not in the mood anymore, guys. I appreciate everyone who's stuck around. If you haven't, yeah, like my energy's a little down, and we had a little issue, and I'm just kind of upset. So I'm gonna get off. If you guys want to come back tomorrow, just drop a follow. I'll be back on probably alone. So, all right, bye everyone.